Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Report OU Football Edition 2022. I'm Rick Heath, with me Al Eschbach, and we are at a wonderful bar and restaurant, Back Jovantae in Deep Deuce in Oklahoma City, where on Monday nights they have trivia nights, Tuesday nights they have lots of other things going on here at Back Jovantae. Al, 2022 season starts in 2 weeks.
And a lot of question marks. You go back to the last game against, well, if you thought the bowl game, regular season game against Oklahoma State, and one of the most shocking things that have ever happened to the program that nobody saw coming. The first coach that left for another college program since Tatum did it in '47, I think. So. And in December when it happened, Riley left, I think people were thinking crater. Now I think there's a lot of confidence going on with the program.
Well, Brent Venables has brought a lot of confidence to the fans. And you know, Al, Brent Venables was part of the OU run that was created part of this under Bob Stoops. So bringing him back after the doom and gloom, like you said, of Lincoln Riley leaving, Brent Venables comes back. He's hired. Bob Stoops steps in, helps solidify the program. They win the bowl game. Spring comes. Venables comes in and starts doing the things that Brent Venables known to do. Stability, work ethic. You know what the most important thing to me was? He brought in Jerry Schmidt with him, and that created, hey, we're going to be tough again.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing so many things that Lincoln didn't do, and he's created an atmosphere, and he's shown to be a terrific recruiter, put together a great staff, and so now it's a matter of winning games, and let's see what happens.
Now it's a matter of the season.
Yeah.
Right here, coming up, 2022. Now, one thing that Brent did that no other coach had done is bring 50,000 people into the spring game.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable response.
Yeah.
That's how hungry the OU fans were after Lincoln left, because the entire country, OU's down for the count. It'll be a long time before they come back. Well, we're going to find out about that.
Well, and the transfer portal helped. Now he lost a great quarterback in Caleb Williams, but he got the getting Dillon Gabriel is really, I think, a cause for optimism. You got to be good at that position. So I think they think he could be a guy that could be good enough to get him through. He used the portal really well. Got some other young players in the system there that I think can be pretty good.
You know, and that all remains to be seen, but we're just 2 weeks away from the OU 2022 football season. We're at Back Jovantae, but we'll be right back after this.
Oh man, dude, I really wish I could make that. It's National No Pants Day, and that'd be kind of inappropriate.
We actually just had gas station sushi, and you just don't want to chance that.
We're gonna be running tornado drills all day.
I have tickets to see Kenny Rogers. He's what?
Tornado drill.
Your friends are tired of coming up with excuses. Two Fellas Moving Company, saving friendships since 1996.
The painting professionals at Ray the Painter are committed to providing all of our customers excellent service and attention to detail. Since we started in 1991, Ray the Painter serves the entire OKC metro area. We do interiors, exteriors, residential, and commercial work. The experts at Ray the Painter offer custom finishes and glazes for cabinetry and woodwork, as well as spray, brush, roller, and trowel techniques to get the perfect look for your project. For a free estimate, call 405-605-3563 or visit us at paintokc.com. EDS Paintless Dent Repair is your one-stop shop for auto body repair. Whether it be from hail damage, dents, scratches, or even glass replacement and repair, we can accommodate all your needs. Locally owned and operated since 2005, EDS Paintless Dent Repair is here for you. Give us a call at 405-476-1763 or go to edspaintlessdentrepair.com.
Okay, sports fans, you know, we do the Thunder Weekly each week, but there's a lot of things I like to support that are Oklahoma products. I like to go around and do shows from Oklahoma businesses, But one of the businesses I want to talk about is Prairie Wolf Distillery, now Wander Folk Spirits. Wander Folk Spirits distilled out of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great line of spirits. They have Wander Folk Gin, Wander Folk Vodka, and Old Moses Bourbon. All of these are quality products, and they're distilled right here in Oklahoma. So if you come to like Cohiba Lounge, ask for a Wander Folk Gin and Tonic, or ask for a Wander Folk Vodka and Tonic, or a club special. It's getting where you can get that now. It's getting warmer. A vodka club special made with Wander Folk Vodka. Great selection, and you're supporting Oklahoma businesses. So support Oklahoma business. Ask your favorite restaurant or bar to carry Wander Folk Spirits.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
And welcome back. Oklahoma Sports Report, OU Football Edition 2022. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from Back Jovantae, where they feature Wander Folk Spirits. That's right, Wander Folk Spirit, distilled here in Oklahoma at Guthrie. Great distilled spirits here from Oklahoma. Wander Folk Spirits. They got great vodka, gin, Old Moses Bourbon, and lots of other good spirits featured here at Back Jovantae. If your liquor store or local bar doesn't carry Wander Folk Spirits, ask them to carry it. You won't regret it. Al, Coach Venables came in, and you mentioned earlier, he brought that enthusiasm. I mean, when you ask Brent Venables one question, you can sit back and listen for 5 minutes, because he will continue on extemporaneously speaking.
No, I've gone through it with him on the radio, so he will go on and on and on and on.
And he brings up a lot of things, that only Brent Venables looks at, and how he looks at it. It tells you a lot about how he looks at his team. Again, he wants the toughness. He wants, responsibility, and he wants guys that are responsible for their position and are wanting to take that on, and leadership and all that. And I think that's the one thing that no matter what happens this year, we will see that manifest itself throughout the year.
Yeah, and I think the main thing right now, we see the recruiting class he's putting together. And when he salvaged last year, after Lincoln took players from him and then took recruits from him and everything. So I think that's a big thing. I see him recruiting. You got to be able to recruit. He brought great recruiters in Bates, a great recruiter at Clemson. Bringing him in, I thought was really, 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 really important. Levy, bringing him as an offensive coordinator was right there, huge. So I think that the staff he brought together, but he knows the importance of recruiting. And he brought in recruiters. And
that's the part that will end up making the difference of how well Brent Venables does, is how well he brings in those recruits. And 2023 is looking like a really good haul so far.
Yeah, they're in the top 10 right now. In the month of June July was historically good with all the 4 stars he got. So, and he's getting some really good players on defense that they need.
Okay, let's talk offensive staff now. Jeff Levy, offensive coordinator. What do you know about Jeff Levy?
Well, I watched him a lot last year at Ole Miss, and what he did with Corral, and he did a great job at Baylor under Art Briles. He's a guy that could have gone to a bunch of places. And Joe Castiglione goes, you got an open checkbook to bring assistants in.
Well, and I think that was a huge hire, because it showed, and he's just going to turn, Venables is going to turn the offense over to him. I mean, Levy as an offensive coordinator led the SEC in rushing and passing. That's big time.
No
the
doubt.
SEC against all those defenses.
Yeah.
Mississippi led them in offense and passing and rushing.
And I like the pace. For some reason, Lincoln slowed down the last couple years. I have no idea why.
the control guy.
Yeah, I mean, but I love the pace that Levy's going to run
I
at.
love it when you can pick it up when you want to. Pull it back when you have to. Pick it up when you want to.
It's going to be like Kevin Wilson. They're going to try to run like that 85 plays a game.
Oh, I love Kevin Wilson's power.
Absolutely.
I love that. It just, boom, boom, boom. You were right there. Okay, on the defensive side, Ted Roof, defensive coordinator.
A guy that's been around a long time. I think Brent will be running the defense a lot.
But you know what? Didn't he bring Ted Roof in to kind of help him because they both knew what he wanted?
Absolutely. Knew exactly right. He was an advisor at Clemson a year ago, and now you're bringing him in and making me coordinator. And but I would think Brent's going to be doing a lot there with defense. And Roof is good. He brings in Bates, Chavez. You're bringing a guy from Alabama. So So no, I think they're going to be. The staff is better on defense than the old staff. There's no doubt about it.
Especially on the defensive staff. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Hey, Al Eschbach, Rick Heath here from Barch & Chetty in Deep Deuce on Northeast 2nd Street, where they have a great Sunday brunch, 11 to 3 every Sunday. And every Sunday the menu changes. So go online to Barch & Chetty to find out. And weather permitting, they have wonderful live music on Thursdays and Sundays here at Barch & Chetty.
Oh man, dude, I really wish I could make that. It's National No Pants Day, and that'd be kind of inappropriate.
We actually just had gas station sushi, and you just don't want to chance that.
We're gonna be running tornado drills all day.
I have tickets to see Kenny Rogers. He's what?
Tornado drill.
Your friends are tired of coming up with excuses. Two Fellas Moving Company, saving friendships since 1996.
The painting professionals at Ray the Painter are committed to providing all of our customers excellent service and attention to detail. Since we started in 1991, Ray the Painter serves the entire OKC metro area. We do interiors, exteriors, residential, and commercial work. The experts at Ray the Painter offer custom finishes and glazes for cabinetry and woodwork, as well as spray, brush, roller, and trowel techniques to get the perfect look for your project. For a free estimate, call 405-605-3563 or visit us at paintokc.com. EDS Paintless Dent Repair is your one-stop shop for auto body repair. Whether it be from hail damage, dents, scratches, or even glass replacement and repair, we can accommodate all your needs. Locally owned and operated since 2005, EDS Paintless Dent Repair is here for you. Give us a call at 405-476-1763 or go to edspaintlessdentrepair.com.
Okay, sports fans, you know, we do the Thunder Weekly each week, but there's a lot of things I like to support that are Oklahoma products. I like to go around and do shows from Oklahoma businesses, but one of the businesses I want to talk about is Prairie Wolf Distillery, now Wander Folk Spirits. Wander Folk Spirits distilled out of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great line of spirits. They have Wander Folk Gin, Wander Folk Vodka, and Old Moses Bourbon. All of these are quality products, and they're distilled right here in Oklahoma. So if you come to like Cohiba Lounge, ask for a Wander Folk Gin and Tonic, or ask for a Wander Folk Vodka and Tonic, or a club special. It's getting where you can get that now. It's getting warmer. A vodka club special made with Wander Folk Vodka. Great selection, and you're supporting Oklahoma businesses. So support Oklahoma business. Ask your favorite restaurant or bar to carry Wander Folk Spirits.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
And welcome back. Oklahoma Sports Report, OU Football Edition 2022. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Barch & Chetty, where they have great food and great drinks featuring Wander Folk Spirits, distilled here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. wonderful, creative bartenders here. Any kind of drinks you want, they can make, and also they create a lot of custom cocktails here that are delicious, as well as eclectic food, always made to order. Okay. Oh, also a big screen TV behind us here, one of the largest in Oklahoma City.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Tremendous.
It's great. Hey, Al, we're going to talk position groups, and I'm going to give you a scale of 1 to 10, okay? And I want you to give me your estimation going in, not so much how they might finish, but going into this season. Okay, let's start with quarterback. Quarterback.
6.5.
I got him at a 7 myself because Gabriel, he's got 1 year under Levy. So that's why I gave him a little bit of a boost there, because he knows this offense. He's been teaching the wide receivers this offense.
I worry about the backups there, but...
oh, man, there are no backups,
right.
really.
But, no, the fact that he played under him, I think he got a chance to be the best quarterback in the league, okay? Got a chance.
Yeah, he got a chance. You don't know. Just depends on how it is. Okay, so it might depend a whole lot on the offensive line. Offensive line this year. Give me on 1 to 10.
8.
I got a 7.5 again on the line, because there are still some question marks. There are a lot of experience. But again, going in last year, they should have been better than they were. They were a little bit questionable. I think they'll be better this year.
I think they'll be better this year also. I think they got a chance to be Antoine Harris. And the pros love him, so let's see.
You know, and we haven't seen a whole lot
Hasn't been a
from
dominant
him.
player, so we'll see.
We'll see. In the center, is it Conger, Ram, Rain?
You got Murray at guard. You got the kid from California that's playing well there now.
Morris coming in to tackle.
Yes,
Will
he got to play well.
Will he finally be the player they brought him in to be?
Yeah, he got a chance to be.
He has to be. Okay, sorry. Let's go. What's the offensive line depth like?
I think it's good.
Okay, that was another reason why
I think it's good.
Okay, all right. Okay, wide receivers.
I'm gonna go 7.
I got a 7 also, and the only reason is, you got a really good player in Mims. Mims can be all Big 12. Theo Weiss, widely recruited, a 5-star, hadn't been able to live up to it for whatever reason.
Injuries.
So if he has a good year, they can be really, really good at wide receiver. Because Drake Stoops is a great possession receiver.
We got the Farquhar kids, could be a star.
Yes. So those guys, all in all.
And you got the freshmen. By the end of the year, I think it'll be at 8.5.
That's what I think too, because they have some great potential. But okay, running backs.
7.
I got them at a 6 because I just don't see any star. When's the last time going into
Let me
a season?
tell you, you'll retract that when you see Barnes play, the freshman.
He's a freshman.
Yeah.
So he's not there yet.
Yeah, he is.
He's not there yet, Al. He's still a freshman.
I don't care if he's a freshman.
Okay, but my point is when's the last time that you didn't know he was a star?
Eric Gray was second team all Southeast Conference.
And Eric Gray played last year, and it was just okay.
So we'll see.
So that's why I got him a little lower than some.
Marcus Major and the other kid, Sarchek, they're going to be really good. I'm going to say they're going to be really good at running back.
Okay, good.
These freshmen are two of the best backs in the country, and we see freshmen come in here at running back and be stars.
Now, Sarchek, he's
a kid from Colorado Springs. He wasn't here in the spring. And he's one of the top 4 backs in the country.
That's what I was wondering. Will he be able to come in?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So they're going to be really good at running back.
Okay, that's the only thing about it, because they're freshmen and it's hard to really count on freshmen.
No, it ain't. Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree,
none of those
DeMarco Murray.
None of those guys are DeMarco Murray.
These guys are good.
Adrian Peterson, or
P. Ryan.
P. Ryan was pretty good too.
Yeah, and these guys are more highly rated than he was.
But they're not P. Ryan's body either.
But they're faster than P. Ryan.
All right, we'll see. Pizza.
Okay, you got it.
We got a pizza. All right. Tight ends. Boy, that may be the only question mark on.
They brought in the Park to Missouri. They'll be.
He's a blocker. He's a blocker. Braden Willis. Finally, as a senior, he's finally making a chance.
I give him a 7.5, 7 at tight end.
There's just no stop there. There's no type of stuff.
No. There's probably a 6.5. I'll go now.
That's what I got. I got a 6 even. All right. Well, hey, you know, I'm glad you're higher on the running backs and wide receivers than I am.
Again, when you get highly recruited kids in like that everybody wanted, and Barnes was in the spring game, he didn't look like a freshman, he looked like a star.
He did, and I was biting my tongue going, this is a freshman?
Yeah.
This is a freshman?
And let's not give up on Marcus Major yet either.
No, Marcus Majors is going to be a power back. I mean, he's the only guy that's going to be one of those guys that says, I'm going to get over here. And
Barnes can run power too.
Okay.
So
yeah, I didn't see that in the spring game.
Yeah, he's a bigger back. Socek's one of these guys, though. They'll have one of the best groups. The kid, obviously, at Texas Robinson will be the best back in the league. But as a group, this back group is going to be really good.
Good. I'm more convinced now I've talked to you.
Thank you.
I was not. I was not convinced. I had him at a 6 with no start. All right, hey, we are at Bar Chichetti here on Deep Deuce, Northeast 2nd Street, where they got a great Sunday brunch, 11 to 3 p.m. every Sunday. Great changing menu, great changing drink menu, and live music at Sunday brunch. We'll be right back with the final segment here on the Oklahoma Sports Report. And welcome back. Oklahoma Sports Report, Oklahoma football 2022 is what we're talking about tonight. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from Bar Chichetti. Al, let's move to the other side of the ball. Ted Roof, the defensive coordinator. Brent Venables, a guy that we know a little bit about, can coaching linebackers. So let's talk about the defensive line to start with. Your thoughts going into the season?
I think the people on the perimeter are pretty good in Grimes, Stripling, and Ethan Downs. I'm not sure about inside. I think Brent Venables said that Jalen Redmond had a monster summer. So,
boy, they're going to need him because
they're going to need him.
He's been held back because of physical problems for 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, and so they need him to finally fill into his potential.
He's a key. He's one of the bigger keys on defense.
You know, there's not much depth there. Now there's Ethan Downs, they say, is going to be really, really good at one end. Reggie Grimes came on last year and did pretty good.
Stripling had a great bowl game.
And Stripling looked like the best DN down at the bowl game.
Yeah.
So, you know, that part is okay.
And they're all highly recruited kids.
You know, the interior is the only question.
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
So I got them at a 5. I got the defensive line at a 5.
I think they'll be better than that. I mean, I'll give them, because at defensive end, they're going to be really good, I think. Okay. Inside, if Redmond plays well, I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay. All right. Linebackers. You got some known quantity, but you've got no depth.
No, you're going to have the young kids come in, which, I mean, young kids can play. I mean, they got a great freshman out of Kansas that was going to Clemson. You got Stutzman, got to be a guy. I tell you, who's a kid? Now I forgot to name the kid that runs so well, and you're going to kill myself now.
The defensive, linebacker. Uwabu?
No.
Number 2. Okay. They got Derek White, and Stutzman at the middle linebacker. But anyway, I've got linebackers at 6 because you don't really have a whole lot of.
Yeah, I got them at a 5.5, 6. I think that's one of the bigger question marks at linebacker.
You know, I think the strength of the defense is going to be defensive backs.
Oh, no doubt about it. I think you're going to see improvement in playing and coaching. I truly believe that.
I agree with that. I mean, you know, I got them at a 7.5, could be an 8 or better. You got Woody Washington, DJ Graham, you got Billy Bowman,
Jaden Davis,
Key Lawrence, Jaden Davis,
Broyles,
Justin Broyles, a 5th-year senior.
Justin Harrington.
Billy Bowman. They're looking for big things out of Billy Bowman.
No, I'll give them an 8. I think they're going to be really good. I think
that's the part right there. You know, you and I were talking earlier about it could be a key on who plays nickel. You know, now Justin Broyles, as you mentioned, came in and played nickel for a while last year. They had Key Lawrence there. I think he needs to be back at safety. So it just depends on.
And they got better last year when they moved Lawrence to safety and Broyles started at nickel at the end of the year.
I think that's how they'll start it out.
We'll see what how Justin Harrington figures. He went into the portal, nobody wanted him. Brent let him back, so let's see what
happens.
He would hit.
Okay, I got the best news for you about the whole lineup.
What's that?
All Big 12, Hunter is back.
He might be the best in the country.
Yeah, I know. Average 50-something yards.
Might be Brent Venables' first All-American recruit he ever had at OU.
There you go. A punter.
A punter. That Lincoln Riley, as of has not brought in a recruit that was All-American, one of his players.
And it may not
Turk may be it.
And Turk may be it. That's going to do it for our show. Initial OU football show edition of 2022. We'll see you next time on the Oklahoma Sports Report.